What do you think about this information? Let's find out with me. Prince Harry has said he is so sorry over the cancellation of this year's Warrior Games, the event which inspired one of his most successful endeavors. Prince Harry co-hosted yesterday a virtual event honoring Warrior Games athletes, their families and caretakers. Speaking from his home in Montecito, Santa Barbara, the Duke of Sussex candidly voiced his sadness at seeing the event being pushed back after its participants had trained for so long to take part in it. He said, "I am so sorry that we're not all together at the Warrior Games where we should be. The pandemic has certainly changed or flipped life upside down for so many people. We all know how important the training is for these moments. It's not about the medals, it's not even so much about the winning. As far as most of us is concerned, you guys have already won." Prince Harry attended a virtual event dedicated to Warrior Games athletes and their families. Image. White House. Prince Harry and Dr. Jill Biden at the 2016 Invictus Games. Image. Getty. The 2021 Warrior Games were meant to take place from September 12 to 22 in Florida, but were called off due to increasing concerns for the fast spread of the Delta variants. In lieu of the event, a multi-sport tournament for sick, injured or wounded service personnel and veterans, Prince Harry, U.S. First Lady Jill Biden, the chairman and CEO of Fisher House Foundation Ken Fisher and Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin organized this tribute to athletes and their supporters. Speaking to the virtual attendees, Harry candidly opened up on how important the games created by the U.S. Department of Defense in 2010 are for him. He said, "I will never forget that first visit that I had to the Warrior Games, which inspired me to create the Invictus Games, and the Invictus Games never would have been created had I not been inspired by every single one of you, and your companions, and the families for everything that you give to the service of this country." Prince Harry founded the Invictus Games. Image. White House. So again, just an enormous thank you. These games are so important, whether it's the Warrior Games, whether it's the Invictus Games. It is ultimately the reminder of service both at home and overseas. It is about caring for the physical as well as the mental fitness of those that have sacrificed so much. And that again is not just those who wear the uniform, but every single one of you, because as we know, once served always serving, and that goes across the whole family network, and it is often the families that give so much, but are sometimes forgotten. So to see every single one of you here with the pride on your faces, makes me incredibly happy to know how far you guys have come, the dark places you have been to, but where you are now, stronger than ever before, no doubt, and that is partly, if not mainly, down to sport, and everybody on this call recognizes and understands the importance that sport plays in every single person's life. But as part of rehabilitation, whether it is physical or mental, there really is nothing else that beats it. Prince Harry during his visit to the U.S. in 2013. Image. Getty. Prince Harry with Joe and Jill Biden and Barack Obama at the 2017 Invictus Games. Image. Getty. As outlined in his speech, Prince Harry launched the Invictus Games in 2014, 1 year after seeing the positive impact of the Warrior Games on the military community during his official visit to the U.S. in 2013. Through the Invictus Games and a shared interest in supporting veterans, the Duke also created a strong bond with Dr. Biden and U.S. President Joe Biden as well as Barack and Michelle Obama. Dr. Biden attended 3 Invictus Games, first alone in London in 2014, and then with Mr. Biden in 2016 and 2017. Mr. Biden joked about his wife's friendship with Harry in 2016, when he was Mr. Obama's vice president. He said, "Jill went to London for the last games. She spent too much damn time with Prince Harry." During yesterday's event, the First Lady was hugely praised by Dr. Biden for his service and commitment to the veteran community. She said, "20 years ago our world broke apart, and the shockwaves of 9/11 continue today. But as the President and I visited the September 11 memorials this weekend, I was reminded of the humanity that shined through the inhumanity of that day." Prince Harry and Dr. Jill Biden share an interest in supporting veterans. Image. Getty. There was a call to defend the values we hold dear as we waged a global war on terror, and a courageous group of men and women stepped forward to say, "I will go." And that includes you, Harry. You live by a simple principle: serve together, recover together. Prince Harry was in the army for 10 years between 2005 and 2015. During this time, he served 2 tours in Afghanistan. What do you think about this incident? Leave a comment below this video now. Subscribe to stay up to date with us.